Did you know that rum was once used as a form of currency? Imagine buying your groceries with a bottle of rum. Yes, it's true. In the colonial period, rum was so highly valued, it was used as a medium of exchange. Now that's a hard currency to resist, isn't it? But how did rum come to be? Well, the story takes us back to the 17th century, to the sunny Caribbean islands. It was here that rum first made its debut. In the midst of sugar production, molasses, a sticky sweet byproduct, was discovered to be more than just waste. When distilled, it gave birth to this beloved spirit we now know as rum. It wasn't just a case of resourceful recycling, but the beginning of a global phenomenon. The humble origins of rum, from sugar plantation reject to liquid gold, is a testament to human ingenuity. So the next time you sip on that rum cocktail, remember you're tasting a bit of Caribbean history. From the Caribbean islands to the rest of the world, rum has had quite a journey. A journey, my dear listeners, that's as rich and diverse as the spirit itself. It all began in the Caribbean, where sugarcane plantations were aplenty. The leftover molasses from sugar production were initially discarded until someone had the brilliant idea of fermenting and distilling them. And voila, rum was born. But how did this tropical treasure find its way to the frosty harbors of New England? Well, trade winds and sea currents played their part, but it was the British Navy that really took rum under its wing. You see, back in the day, the daily ration for a British sailor was a pint of beer. But beer, being a bit of a diva, didn't fare well in the high seas. It spoiled quickly, leaving our brave sailors high and dry. Enter rum, the new kid on the block, who was not only stronger and longer lasting, but also had a certain je ne sais quoi that beer lacked. So by the late 17th century, rum had replaced beer as the sailor's drink of choice, and it remained so until the Black Tot Day in 1970, when the British Navy ended the daily rum ration. But the story of rum isn't just about its journey across the globe, it's also about its evolution. From a singular, no-frills spirit, rum branched out into a spectrum of variants: white, gold, dark, and spiced. Each type has its own character and charm. White rum is light and crisp, perfect for cocktails. Gold rum, aged in wooden casks, has a deeper flavor. Dark rum, the eldest of the siblings, is robust and full-bodied, while spiced rum, with its added flavors, is a bit of a wild card. Rum has evolved just like us. From a sailor's companion to a connoisseur's delight, it's truly come a long way. And as we trace the journey of this spirited spirit, we realize that each sip of rum is not just a taste of sugar, spice, and all things nice. It's a taste of history itself. Cheers to that. Ever wondered how your favorite rum is made? Strap in, because we're about to dive into the fascinating process. It all starts with the humble sugarcane, harvested at its peak ripeness to ensure the sweetest juices. The sugarcane is then crushed and the juice extracted, which is boiled down to create a thick, dark syrup known as molasses. This is the heart and soul of your rum. Then comes the magic part: fermentation. The molasses is mixed with water and yeast, which eat up the sugars and produce alcohol. It's a delicate dance of chemistry that can take anywhere from a few days to a few weeks. Once fermentation is complete, we move on to distillation. The fermented liquid is heated until it vaporizes, then cooled to condense it back into a liquid. This process purifies and strengthens the alcohol. Finally, the rum is aged in oak barrels, where it develops its rich flavors and golden hue. The longer it ages, the smoother and more complex it becomes. Rum making is not just a process, it's an art form that has been perfected over centuries. So there you have it. A journey from the sugarcane fields of the Caribbean to the liquor shelves of the world. We've traversed through time, starting with rum's humble beginnings as a byproduct of the sugar industry. We've seen how this tropical spirit evolved, from being a sailor's solace in the high seas to becoming a prized possession in the colonial era. We've also delved into the artistry involved in making rum, the meticulous process of fermentation, distillation, and aging, giving rise to a spectrum of flavors, from light and crisp to rich and complex. And let's not forget the surprising fact that rum was once used as a potent currency. Imagine paying your bills with bottles of rum. A rather intoxicating thought, isn't it? The next time you raise a toast with a glass of rum, remember the rich history and craftsmanship that's gone into each sip. Cheers to that!